finding so much amazing vintage in the thrift stores and estate sales around South Florida that I decided to start a website to share some of my finds with other people. And I think that's part of what's so cool about swap events like this, is you can share the things that you find that you love but maybe just aren't right for you anymore, you've worn a lot, or maybe you bought them at a thrift store and they never fit you to begin with, which was kind of what happened to me. Okay, so vintage shopping tips. It really helps to know your measurements and know your body. So for me, I'll show you an example here. For me, my neck is is half the size of my waist. So if I hold a dress up and it touches, and it just touches right, I know that it's going to fit me if it's a fitted waist. So that's something, that's like a little trick you can try out.
Don't be afraid to dig in and get a little dirty and dig in the piles maybe no one else is looking there, because you might kind of find a hidden gem in there. And then also, as soon as you get it home, take it to the dry cleaner, because you never know where it's been, and it's always good to start kind of fresh. I found this amazing dress. It's all tie-dye, and it also had this embroidery in the bottom with these, they look like sunflowers. And this thing is just perfect with a belt, and I can even wear it in the fall with some leather boots. When it comes to vintage shopping, if you're a newbie, the first thing that I always say is go with accessories, because the accessories are always pieces that have stood the test of time, and you're going to go gaga over what you see.
My tip for vintage shopping is just to be persistent and patient. You have to dig through a lot, and visit a lot, because stuff is always changing in the stores. My main tip is to just make sure you have a lot of time before you head out, and I don't know, check the men's section also, because sometimes you can find cool things like bows and like really awesome button downs that nobody's seen before.
My tip would be to only buy things that you love. Whatever you fall in love with, buy it. If you're not sure,